Oh God, the scrolling of this chat. Okay, so we were on Chitralakha's. So it is the ability to understand, manage, regulate, and express one's emotions in a healthy way. Nupur is saying the ability to feel, understand, and manage your emotions well, and being able to adapt through your surroundings flexibly. Tanvi is all about how you manage your feelings, thoughts, behaviors, and how you adapt to life's challenges and changes. Very good, Saba. Being in line with your emotions, ability to accept and manage them. Good. Rushali Podo. Emotional wellness is like understanding and managing own emotions in a healthy way. Very good, Rashida. What I understand is that emotional wellness in a person shows what the person is able to recognize and regulate their emotions well. Very good, Rashida has explained it. It is her own language. See, we all are psychology students, we all are counselor, and we are rating ourselves like this. We have to manage our emotions. I'll explain you how. Rida Khan, expressing and managing our emotions effectively. Nivedita, it helps us to understand, manage our emotions, express so many. Monica, okay. Gitanjali, okay. My God. So Rashida, Neha, Nivedita also 5 6 5 6 5 6. So we all are in 5 6. Till the end of the class, I'll make you make your emotions on a scale of on 9 on 10. Probably. I'll try. Okay. So let me guide you through our next slide all about what is emotional wellness. Emotional wellness is the ability to understand, manage, and express our emotions effectively and cope with life's challenges in healthy ways. As many of you have said, isn't it? Great. One thing I would like to tell you that whenever you are trying to speak or write down your answer here in chat box, I would really recommend you not to Google, not to use Gemini, Chat GPT, any AI. Why? Try to brainstorm and then type it down in your own language. Many a time I ask you to go check it out. I'm giving you time. Go surf the internet and find out the answer. But other than that, please try to explain in your own language. Okay. Then there are some key points also about emotional wellness. What are that? It involves self-awareness, self-regulation, and emotional resilience. Emotionally well individuals can handle stress, build strong relationships, and recover from setbacks. Now, what it actually means. Great summary, very good. So, what it actually means is let me give you in a very simple language, explain you with some examples. So, here is the simplified version in my language. Instead of reacting impulsively or suppressing your emotions, these both are negative things. We don't have to react impulsively, neither we have to suppress our emotions. If you can balance and you can know, if you know how to react, that is all about emotional wellness. So, emotional wellness means being aware of your emotions. What are you feeling right now? Are you angry? What is the reason for that? And if you know that you are angry, so you can let other know na, that I'm not in a good mood today. I can have a word later. Understanding them, accepting them, and learning how to respond to them in a healthy way. That is all about emotional wellness. So it's about developing a healthy relationship with your inner emotional world. Everyone doing meditation, manifestation, they try to find God. Do you think there is a God? I'm also a religious person, but when we meditate, the thing we find, or the word is enlightenment. Mahatma Buddha, they were enlightened. So that enlightenment is the inner world. I'm hoping that I'm clear. Priyanka is saying that I can't hear anything. Is there anybody else also who can't hear anything from my side? Is there anyone else also who can't hear anything? Priyanka, are you able to hear me now? Oh, Priyanka, ma'am, I can hear you now. Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. Sometimes while explaining now, I can I close my eyes. So इसलिए शायद 2 minutes बाद मैंने देखा. Sometimes explaining you, I close my eyes or I look around here and there. So sometimes some chats get missed. But I okay, 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 fine, fine, fine. ठीक है. So see, we can say that just think about your emotions like waves in the ocean. Sometimes waves are really, sometimes there is no wave. Everything is calm and sometimes stormy. So, emotional wellness is not about stopping the waves, it's about learning how to surf them, how to stay balanced and not drawn. We all are humans. We are not Chitti from Robo. We are not AI made. We don't have any buttons or switches to feel happy, to feel sad. We will feel sometimes very happy, we might feel sometimes very sad, but how to stay balanced and not drawn. Okay? And there are many key components of emotional wellness. So here it is mentioned, right? Three: self awareness, knowing what you are really feeling and why. Self awareness is very much important almost for everything. You are on diet, so you should be self aware what you have to eat, how many calories you have to eat. If you are going for dinner at night, like today, tonight, so if you are self aware that you are on diet these days, so you will skip your lunch. Same way, if you want to be emotionally balanced, if you want to stay strong, emotionally balanced, so know what are you feeling and why. Being able to label emotions like sadness, anger, guilt, anxiety, joy, and so many other things. Whatever you are feeling, label your emotions. See, somebody, how many of you have said even once in your life that I'm feeling so weird? Come on, I don't want to talk, my mood is off. Have you ever used these sentences? I'm feeling very weird, my mood is off. Come on, tell me. How many of you have said? Oh, so many, so many, so many, so many, so many, so many, so many. My my dear, all students. So it is wrong thing. We have to say clear terms to our mind. So you all must be aware about NLP, neuro linguistic programming. You all must be aware about subconscious mind, conscious mind. So whatever we say, our brain, our mind is working on that thing. What is off? What is weird? They both are not any emotion. They both are not any feeling. If you are saying our mood is off, our brain is not getting any proper signal. What does it off means? Off का मतलब होता है बंद होना. Off का मतलब होता है gone. है ना? How many of you are from Maharashtra or something? So we have all seen. By the way, I'm from Delhi, born, brought up, raised, everything. So in movies I've seen that Benny Maharashtrian say वो off हो गया. Off means गए, died. क्या मिलेगा? What our brain will understand about off? No. So we should be able to label our emotions as emotions are to be. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling angry. Oh, some rain is from Pune, Maharashtra. Wonderful. I'll be getting introduction in a while. Please wait. Pune. I'm sure that Pune's weather is very pleasant, isn't it? ठीक है, and please try to be honest with yourself about your emotional state. That is the purest form to be self-aware. For example, let me give you one example. I'm not just irritated. Sometimes we say, "Na, I'm feeling rejected because my efforts weren't appreciated." हम घर आते हैं, हम बहुत इरिटेटेड होते हैं. So, what is the reason for irritation? Irritation is also an emotion. Huh? So, you can say, I'm not just irritated, but I'm feeling rejected because my efforts weren't appreciated. We should learn how to express our emotions, how to communicate. The second thing is self regulation. So, this ability to control your emotional reactions instead of being controlled by them. Till the time you are controlling your mind, everything is fine. Once your mind has started controlling you, then mental problems rise. How many agree with me? How many are you with me? Isn't it? So, using calming strategies. So many calming strategies are there: breathing, pausing, thinking things through before responding. These all are some calming strategies. See, everyone is with me. So we all know almost everything. We have studied till now so many things. Somebody will be in graduation, somebody will be in post graduation, somebody might be completed with their post graduation, PhD, MPhil. So we are aware about facts, but the thing is that we haven't made them clear in our mind, and not letting emotions spill into aggression, withdrawal, impulsive behavior. That is all about self regulations. Whatsoever emotion is coming, identify, label, accept, not let them spill into aggression. Anger is one thing, aggression is other thing. Withdrawal, impulsive behavior are also worst. So what you can do is, suppose I'm saying I was very angry, but I took a walk and calmed down before I replied. Sometime to take a pause or take a time to reply is far better than just spoiling the relationship, isn't it? Now also you must be, you all must be agree with me. Then comes the emotional resilience. Oh, this topic is very popular these days among school children, for class talks, for workshops. See, the ability to bounce back after a difficult experience or failure is about resilience. Not letting challenges break your spirit. Instead, learning and growing from them is all about emotional resilience. Cultivating a mindset of this is hard, but I'll get through it. That is emotional resilience, isn't it? Suppose I failed one test, but I'm not giving up. I try again this time or next time. एक एग्जाम नहीं हो पाया, so what? So many are here. Suppose so many. Till now, I haven't failed. I haven't got failed in any of the exam. But what is about resilience? I have failed one exam. I'll cry, but I'll get back once again. It's okay. So what? That is all about mindfulness. I is asking, ma'am, how can I control my tongue when I'm angry? Yes, that is the most difficult thing, you know. So what? So see, you have confirmed that I am feeling angry. So what is the best thing to do? So is there anyone who can explain IKEA? Yeah, I can explain you, but I want to get you hands-on training. Suppose IKEA is your client, anybody, just be her therapist and reply. So whatsoever will be the corrections, I'll be making them. Okay? Firstly, Monica. I tend to break things when I'm angry and then I calm down. Arey baapre. I was supposed to find psychologist or a therapist for IKEA, but I have found another client. Okay. By the way, Monica, what all things you have broken till now? Do you know, Monica? Writing it down, burning it down, throwing in, are much simple ways to express emotions. You're very rich. Or you must be having so many maids who are cleaning your stuff. You are breaking and they are cleaning. But see, but there are many other ways now. Journaling it down, writing, flushing it, writing, burning it, writing it, just tearing it apart. That is much safer ways. Ah, another I'm so sorry, I'm unable to pronounce your name. I will sit silent. You will sit silent, but what are you doing these days while getting angry? Nivedita, I just take deep breath and think to myself, why should I get angry because of other? It's not my problem. It's ruining my food. Nivedita, it's so tough. Can Are you able to do so? Rida, deep breathing, taking a moment to pause and think before speaking out. Yes, this is the very first step which you can do. Just read Rida's comment. Rida is saying deep breathing, taking a moment to pause and think before speaking out. Before speaking out, just acknowledge your emotion. You are angry. What is the reason behind it? It will take some time. एक दिन में कुछ नहीं होता. Oh, Harleen, such a like best friend you are. Samreen, when you feel angry, just take a sip of water and change your position and wash your face. See, Samreen's great. Clapping for you. So she has started working from day one in this training course. Wonderful, Samreen. Very good. So Nagori Rahul is saying, Ma'am, I had experienced sometime when I read spiritual books, it helps to calm my mind. Yes, Rahul, I'm not making you spiritual here or religious, but yes, I myself have felt the same. You know, during COVID, I had never I don't know I should say or not, but yes, I know about Ramayana, but I was not much aware about Mahabharata. I just watched Mahabharata series on YouTube. I started to read some other spiritual books and it really made me calmer. I was not like that before. But once you get into psychology, you become so inner, like aware by yourself. You become spiritual. I'm not about talking about religious. Yes, spiritual. They both have a very huge difference. Yeah, I can. Sometimes I can't express my emotions and it's become a mountain and I burst out. That is the problem, I can. Yes. Every time you feel Any emotion, just acknowledge, accept, and work proceed mindfully. If you will see, this is not you are express, you can't express. It is about suppressing. You are not controlling. You are suppressing your emotion. Just think about anything, na? Spring. How much you can suppress it? You will suppress it a bit, but once it will just raise, bounce back. That is about our emotions. Every time you feel, just acknowledge, accept, and let you know that you have such emotions. It will take some time, but I'm sure that you will be able to cope with. Now, Rashida, I cried out now alone. It's totally fine. I cry. I'm very much emotional. I cry a lot. Yes, it is called venting out. Boys cry. I've seen so many boys crying. Yes. So it's not about your weakness. It's about you how you express your emotions. Neha also cry a lot. Something. Thank you. Yes. Monica, are you there, Monica? So are you sure that so, Monica, is there any other way also that you cope with your anger? Is there any other way? So, from next time onwards, will you be able to write it down, express, or vent out everything on a paper? Or just let, or just become aware what is the reason of your anger? Very good. Oh, you have seen that reel which is very viral on Instagram today that my therapist has told whenever your husband makes you angry, just plant a tree. Have you? How many of you have seen that viral reel? Chitralekha is saying, when I'm angry, I stop interacting with others for some time because I know I may hurt them with my words. Then I start listening to some music, sometimes calming music, cry it out. If I feel very vulnerable, then again I go back to normal state. Very good. So, haven't you seen that reel? Anyone? Very good, Chitralekha. That is a good thing. By crying, you are not hurting yourself. हाँ क्राई भी एक लिमिट में ये नहीं कि आप सारा दिन रोते जा रहे हो. Monica started writing to cope up with my emotions. I also have a page on Instagram where I write. Oh, wonderful, Monica. That's great. You can share the handle of your Instagram page. We all will follow you. That's great, Monica. Just share it here. In case if anyone wants to follow me, I can also provide you the detail. I have started my new page over there. अभी ज़्यादा followers नहीं है, but I have started a new one. Come on, Monica, share it here, and then we will get back to you. Here are ठीक है. So we are moving ahead now. Now there is one more thing which I want to let you know in this topic, that is about healthy expressions of emotions. See, as one said that I just sit alone and cry. One said I break my crockery. One said that I can't control my tongue. So how many of you think that these are healthy? So out of that, we know that some are healthy and some are unhealthy expressions of emotions. Okay, so Monica has shared her Instagram ID. You all can follow. Meanwhile, I'm also sharing. I have started my new page over there. Done, all of you. So now we are on to the healthy and unhealthy expressions to our emotions. So it's all about like talking about your feelings without any shame or fear what people will think. If you're feeling that thing, speak out. Using assertive, respectful communication. It's not like bursting it out, crying it loud. No. Use assertive and respectful communication. What it means, मुझे बुरा लगता है if you talk like that. I felt hurt when you were talking to me like that. Instead of blaming, you always talk like that, you always do so. No. I felt hurt when you talk like that. अच्छा नहीं लगता जब आप ऐसे बात करते हैं. Please try to use some other ways और ऐसे. Assertive and respectful communication should be there. Journaling, creative expressions should be there. Like expressive art is also a part of creative expression. Mandala art also a part of creative expression. You can go for some therapies, talking to a friend, shopping. That is my coping skill. Online shopping, going to any market, mall. I love that. It keeps me calm. I feel relaxed. Okay. One more thing I would like to explain you about building meaningful relationships. Meaningful relationships. Nowadays, there are so many types of relationships. Oh, same mom shipping. Chitralekha, come on, we are girls. High five. We should. Isn't it? Uh, so, high five. Let it be a 10 rupees thing, let it be 10,000 rupees, whatever we want, if we get it. Or sometimes we buy something which is not useful right now to us. It's all that all gives us peace. High five, Chitralekha. Alright. So now, see, there are so many as per I am comfortable with psychology, but I have not been clear to the new concepts of relationship nowadays people are into. Gen Z's are into, or if I'm not wrong, alpha, gen alpha. Their situationship, and I don't know, so many things are there here. So, oh, Kadambari, you love talking to animals when I'm hungry. See, I love animals but from a distance. मुझे डर लगता है. ठीक है. See, so we try to build meaningful relationships. मतलब not just for favors, not for time pass, but meaningful. That you should have somebody for something whenever you need. If you're happy, you should have a person to whom to share your happiness. If you're feeling sad, you should have some person to whom you can vent it out. You might be having two best friends, but you cannot open up thoroughly in front of both. There might be chances that some things you are comfortable in speaking to one friend and some to other. So, emotionally well people can maintain healthy boundaries. They know how to maintain healthy relationships, express their love, care, and receive emotional support. So, if you will be just taking people for granted, तो ऐसा ही होगा. You know about karmas. If you are good, you are supporting others. So, whenever in need, you will be. There will be a support for you. They don't isolate. Those people never get isolated when overwhelmed. They seek help or comfort in healthy ways. And yes, emotional wellness matters a lot, a lot. Emotional wellness is what helps us get through life's ups and downs without breaking us. Otherwise, we have seen so many examples, even in Bollywood, that once they have stopped getting movies, they have committed suicide. See, when we are emotionally well, we don't avoid our emotions. We can understand or we understand and use them as tools for growth. We handle stress better, stay calmer in conflicts, and are able to build stronger and more meaningful relationships. See, I'm giving you one real life example. Think of two people facing the same situation. Say a job rejection. One gets overwhelmed, angry, and isolates themselves. The other feels hurt but takes time to reflect, learns from it, and tries again. So, what is the difference? It's all about emotional wellness, isn't it? Fine. Is there any doubt? Is there any query? Any question? If so, please ask me. Or we can move further. Is there any doubt, or we can move further? No doubt, no doubt. Wonderful. So we are moving ahead. Now, here is some key terms to know. There are some key terms. I've explained you some of the key terms as per I was getting in my head. I explained you much more, which was into your syllabus. I've explained you. Now, here is all about some key terms you should know. So, the term is emotion. What is the meaning? It is a natural response to situations, which includes joy, anger, sadness. There is also one key term, self awareness, which means understanding your emotions. What triggers you? What are the responses you get, or how you respond to others? See, have you heard about that migraine? Whosoever have migraine, they are triggered with some or the other reason. See, one of my aunt is having migraine. So she has now understood that having curd or some savoury things in dinner or in evening, that triggers her migraine a lot, and she's not able to sleep at night. She has recommended so many, referred so many doctors. Nobody could identify. When my friend has also migraine, so direct sunlight that triggers her. Oh, Monica is having migraine. So, Monica, what is your trigger? Same with self awareness. आपको ये जानना है what is your understanding about your emotion? What is your trigger? Okay, I क्या? See, everyone has to trigger. See, not about this. Some people might be having some allergy to any food. I am allergic to a medicine that is OZ. Any medicine that is having OZ salt, I am allergic to it. Once I had it and I had it at night. Once I woke up, I found some rashes on my body on each part. Not only to one, like only on one spot. No, I was having almost 10-15 spots all over my body. Those parts got swollen, redness, itchiness. I thought that there might be some any mosquito or any insect who bite who bit me at night. But no, it was not only on one thigh, it was on my left thigh, it was on my right arm, it was on my lips, everywhere. Okay, things gone. Then after 3-4 months, I suffered with a problem, and then I had that medicine. And again in the morning, same thing happened. Then I thought that yes, I had that medicine, and because of that, this is something happening. After some time, again, same problem. I had to take that medicine, but then after that, I had discussion with one medical shop, and I took some other medicine. But again, same thing happened. Then I recommended to a doctor who said that this is like suppose मैं बच गई उससे worst भी हो सकता है. Sometimes tongue also get uh, infected, and I might have to be hospitalized also, but I'm safe. Then he told me, not only one salt, the combinations of this salt, you are allergic to it. And I was not allergic to any medicine prior. It just happened a couple of years before. Our body gets some different triggers. Some like I am fond of some food, but now I can't eat that food twice. Why? I might feel acidic. So there are so many things we have to get used to it. We have to find by yourself, ourselves, and that is every, same with emotions also. Emotions also we have to find what triggers us. Suppose somebody is making fun, like joke. Somebody has cracked some joke in front of five people. Four people laughed, but one out of those felt embarrassed. Embarrassed. So might be they have taken on to themselves. Did his intention was to hurt that one particular people, no person, no. So it means या तो उनका इमोशनली बैलेंस नहीं है, or they are not much self-aware, something or the other. Next is coping strategy. Methods used to deal with stress and emotional challenges. We all know coping strategy. Then comes the resilience part. Resilience also we have come to know the ability to bounce back. Samreen is saying she can't hear me properly. ठीक है, I'll be more loud. ठीक है, so resilience is all about the ability to bounce back from emotional difficulties. ठीक है जी, is there any doubt, is there any issue, is there any problem, any kind of doubt, feel free to ask me. Or we can move further. All right, so we are moving further. Common emotional challenges. Now we have understood about the emotional wellness part. Now there are some challenges which we have to tackle. सबसे बड़ा challenge, as Monica has also said, stress. Stress triggers her with migraine. If you're having stress, if you're having anxiety, then there are a lot more chances that you will feel emotionally challenged. Okay. So what? See, these are not disorders. These are emotional struggles that almost everyone goes through at some point. And it is important to recognize them but not judge them. If we can name them, we can start to manage them better. That is all about emotional regulation, emotional wellness. So first thing here is stress anxiety. These are perhaps the most common emotional challenges today, isn't it? Stress is the feeling of being overwhelmed by demands, while anxiety adds a layer of worry and fear about future outcomes caused by exams, relationships, financial pressure, or even uncertainty. Shows of physical headache, migraine, fatigue, emotionally, irritability. Behaviorally, and stress anxiety shows us behaviorally also avoidance, restlessness. And if you talk about an emotionally well person, so an emotionally well person may still feel anxious, but they learn to calm themselves and take action rather than getting stuck. We are human, we might feel negative or positive emotions at some point of our life. I must say, at some point or some time of a day. But we should learn how to calm ourselves. Yes, beta, Nagori Rahul. Insecurity is also a part of emotional challenge. Insecurity can be of many types. Insecurity of finances, insecurity of safety, insecurity of future. So this all comes as anxiety. Sometimes insecurity is fine. Insecurity about relationships. Suppose I'm working in an organization where I am the only girl and I have to stay there till late night. There will be one insecurity. If I'm So I might be anxious, my parents, my family will be anxious about my safety. So one thing is that if I have to work, if I'm comfortable, my surrounding is almost see, there is a myth that this organization has all men and I'm only the female. There might be chances that all men are very safe, you know. There are some chances that I'm getting cab with lady police, I'm getting safely at home. So फिर किस बात की insecurity? And I am getting very well paid. Then what? But अगर insecurity है, there is a chance that I can switch my job. Same thing you have to do. If you are insecure of one thing, so then you have to find the solution for that. Rather than going for problem approach, find the solution approach. Okay, Rahul. Oh, your name is Naguri or Rahul. I'm getting very confused. All right. So now the second thing is here low self-esteem or self-doubt. See, this is when a person constantly questions their self-worth, their abilities, their values. So you may feel I'm not good enough or I will fail anyway. This leads to fear of taking risks or comparing yourself with others. Self awareness and positive self talk are tools we will explore to handle this. Everything can be handled, just you have to explore by yourself. See, fear of interview is a part of emotional challenge. Fear of examination is a part of emotional challenge, but it can be eustress or it can be de-stress. I'm sure that you must be aware about that. We should get stressed, we should have anxiety, but that should be positive, not negative. थोड़ी बहुत anxiety. Tomorrow is my exam and I'm so careless. That is wrong thing. I should be stressed out, but in a positive note. I should be stressed out that oh should I revise once again? Oh should I revise that once again? If I have one interview tomorrow, I should be stressed. Oh what should I wear? Oh my hair are like this. Should I straighten it? Oh where's my nail paint? Is my clothes ironed or not? What footwear should I wear? Oh, these are the questions that will be asking. I've used Chat GPT, I've used Google, I've searched LinkedIn, everything that they are asking that thing. I should be well prepared. Even if I want, I can have a role play of interview, or I can have a practice. How will I introduce myself in front of a mirror? That is all about positive stress. But if you are worried and you are not doing anything for that preparation, that is nothing, just making you worse. I hope that I've made you clear, Samreen. All right. So now we are on anger issue. See, anger is a normal emotion, but many struggle to express it constructively, isn't it? See, suppressed anger can lead to depression. Uncontrolled anger leads to harm in relationships or even self. Often, anger is a mask of deeper emotions like fear, guilt, or sadness. You're welcome, Samreen. See, we will learn how therapies like CBT and DBT help in identifying triggers, responding calmly, and everything. Just be chill. Now, the fourth part is loneliness or sadness. So, even when surrounded by people, one can feel emotionally disconnected or isolated. This can lead to withdrawal, numbness, or a feeling of no one understands me. Most teenagers are suffering with this. Temporary sadness is normal, but persistent sadness may need support. You know what? Today only, one of my junior was was explaining me that, ma'am, I got one pro bono session where a boy was there. He was very much close to his sisters, two sisters. So the eldest sister went to study abroad. She got into relationship and married. So settled in abroad. Next sister, second sister also, she also went to abroad for study. She found got into relationship and married over there. Now his parents has gone to Canada to the second sister to stay for 6 months. Now that boy is studying in a hostel. He's feeling so alone over there. Like he was crying like hell. She said that, ma'am, it was my first session over there, and just I logged into the like account. He started venting out. His face was red, crying. Even the nose was coming out. Uh, he also mentioned that he has a best friend, but everybody thinks that they are into a relationship, but no, it is just a friendship. And for 2 or 2.5 months, his best friend broke the friendship. Why? Because she thought that he had started developing some feelings for her. Then he made her clear, and then back their friendship started. So what it is showing that yes, he had some feelings for her, but in any of the case, he did not want to let her go. So he suppressed those feelings, that love feelings for her, but she wanted to stay in a friend zone with her. How isolated, how sad he was. Can you just imagine? He was a 23-year-old boy. So mindfulness, emotional expression, these are the things that can offer healing here, isn't it? And that things we will be learning here. I'll be sharing some different case studies with you all. I'll be giving so many real life examples that and any of the doubt, any of the question you'll be having, just feel free to share. I just want you to be जितने doubts लेकर आओगे उतनी clarity पाओगे. Now, relationship difficulties. See, many emotional struggles arise from conflict, poor communication, lack of trust, or even unfulfilled expectations in relationships. Whether these are romantic, family, or social. So, emotionally healthy people set boundaries. They communicate clearly and work through differences. Therapy teaches how to listen, respond, and express without aggression or withdrawal. Then comes the burnout or emotional fatigue. See, this happens when someone is emotionally overloaded. Many are times those who are caregivers or are in emotionally service job like doctor, nurse, police, we, counselor, healers, therapists, psychologists, we all have that tendency that somewhere or sometime we may feel emotionally overloaded. See, I I'm a psychologist. I give workshops. I clear so many doubts. I take counseling sessions. So there are chances that my energy is drained out because I'm emotionally involved with you all, with my clients. So often due to constant caregiving or even work stress or personal pressures. Sometimes this happens that burnout happens, emotional fatigue happens. So what we can do or what happens to us, we feel drained, we feel numb, unmotivated or detached. So it is very common among students also, teachers also, counselors, caregivers, even high achievers. Hey, last year, yes, last year a video was viral of IIT, the IIT JEE exam, top three students. Did you anyone saw that video? That their mothers were dancing on dhol, dhol was beaten up, and the three were in, if I'm not wrong, the three of them were in alum t-shirts, green t-shirts. They were high achievers. They were not able to feel that happiness that what they have achieved. Their mothers were dancing and enjoying, but they didn't even had smile on their face. Hey, I'm sure that I'm audible to you. I stopped getting any response from you all. Okay. So we are done with this slide also. Is there any question? Is there any doubt? I hope that you all are getting it. What I want to explain you. Isn't it? Great, great. So we are moving on to next slide. Wait. All right, so we are on to our next slide now. Why emotional wellness matters. I've explained you in our first slide only why it matters because sometimes I explain more than the slide. Okay, so the first thing is builds healthy relationships. See, in simple words, if I say emotional wellness is the foundation of everything. It impacts how we think, how we behave, how we connect with others, and how we respond to challenges. When our emotional world is stable and supported, every area of life becomes more balanced. From our relationships and work to our mental health and physical health, everything becomes stable and supported. Okay. So now again we are coming to the first point, that is builds healthy relationship. So what does it actually mean? Emotionally well people are better at understanding their own emotions and those of others. They communicate clearly and listen with empathy. They set boundaries without any kind of guilt. They don't rely on others to fix their own emotions, but can share and connect authentically. See, you know what? I take counseling sessions, I take classes also. Some or the other day, you might feel that today my energy level is not like that. You might feel, and whenever you feel that, now be open to tell me. Once I'll find it. Sometimes, see, we are counselor, but we are also working professionals. You can judge me. You can get that I'm not in that position. Sometimes there might be chances that in my last bed, suddenly in at the starting of the class I was very well, but after half an hour, 45 minutes, I started sneezing. It got severe cold. My energy level drained out, and next day I had to cancel the class because there is no use when I'm not in my full authentic zone. How can I teach you clearly? How can I? I had to cancel my counseling session for next day. It was not in my hands. See, why? Because how can I heal other when I'm not already well today? Getting my point? It is not about unprofessional. It is about you are into in that profession when you are a caregiver. That is all about that. I hope that I made my point clear. So we have to build healthy relationships by, see, relationships thrive when both people are emotionally aware and responsible. Suppose in tomorrow's class I might not be well. I I might not be into my that zone in which I am today. So here are so many students here. In next class, there is a chance that many might think that, oh, it was just first class, so that is why she was behaving like that. There is no point to join the class live. We can get back anytime whenever we find. We can check the recording. Hmm. But in our next week's class, I am again in my full energy, but the ratio student might decrease. Why? Because they have thought, they have made their mind in that particular moment that in second class it was not that much good, so let's just stay in our app only, no live classes. Are you getting my point? That's the thing is, so that is not about unprofessional. If you're business minded, if we are into in that profession, if you're business minded, I might not cancel any session. I might provide only 30-minute session and just pack it up. I might be ready to give as many as classes as might be, but we are into service business and healers. We are healers. अगर मैं अच्छा पढ़ाऊंगी, अगर मैं अच्छा काम करूंगी, तभी मेरा word of mouth होगा. Are you getting thing? And that is all about for your future, as you are the future psychologist, might be clinical, any therapist, psychotherapist, anything. If you will be good, authentic, and be like same, always same to your clients, then only your positive word of mouth will be there. If you will be working only for business, then अगर तो पॉजिटिव वर्ड माउथ हो गया ना, फिर तो बिजनेस ही बिजनेस है. गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? It's all about business, right? Only business minded side will not bring you more money. If you're providing them services far more than what they have paid, then actually your business will run. I hope that I've made you clear. So relationships thrive when both people are emotionally aware and responsible. Once a client will come, you have provided them best service, you have best provided them best service. Second time also, third time, there are chances that you are not well and you have a little bit in low energy. Then there are chances that clients will say कि फर्स्ट दो सेशन तक ही अच्छा था, अब तो कोई फायदा नहीं लग रहा जाने का, दूसरा देखते हैं. Normal people also do so. ठीक है ना? That thing. So second point is improves decision making. What does it? When you are emotionally balanced, your mind is clearer. So you are not reacting impulsively based on fear, anger, insecurity, but you take time to reflect, weigh your consequences, and respond wisely. Getting my point? So emotionally intelligent decision making is very thoughtful, not reactive. If somebody is taking time to respond to you, be grateful to them. Got it? We girls are very impulsive, right? And impatient too. Many boys are also. The third point is enhances focus and productivity. See, emotional distress distracts the mind. When you feel overwhelmed, it's hard to concentrate, plan, or stay motivated. So we have to enhance our focus. Emotional wellness helps reduce internal noises. Do you think that some internal noises are coming to you? Like, oh, a new web series has come. Let's start watching them. New K drama. Let's just go and surf Instagram. That's it. है ना? Internal noises. These are internal noises. So we have to help, like emotional wellness helps us to reduce internal noises so the brain can focus and you feel more present and engaged in your work or studies. So, in short, oh, somebody is raising their hand. Nahi, chhod diya. Okay. A calm mind is a focused mind. That is a very accurate line for it. Now comes fourth part, that is prevents mental health breakdowns. Regular emotional self-care and regulation act like an immune system for the mind. You catch emotional stress very early before it turns into anxiety, depression, or burnout. They haven't see stress is the first thing. It has not turned into anxiety or depression or burnout. You can catch that you are having some stress. Let's cope. Let's try to use some coping strategy, some technique to reduce it. It will help you to seek help whenever needed. Reduce stigma and delay. There is a taboo still also in 2025 about mental health. But if you love yourself, if you are authentic to yourself, you will try to seek some help. See, very simple. Just like brushing our teeth prevents from cavities, emotional wellness prevents deeper mental breakdowns. Isn't it very simple? But brushing we are doing since our childhood. That is why we are comfortable. We are habitual with it. But emotional wellness, oh come on, we are not habitual to it. We have to spend some extra time from our routine. No, no, no. शुरू से आदत डलवाओ ना घर में कोई छोटा भाई बहन है बच्चा उसको डलवाओ 5 minutes meditation 5 minutes of emotional wellness it will become habitual. So in their youth, they won't find it difficult to do that. Last point contributes to overall well being. Emotional wellness is not separate from physical or social wellness, it's deeply connected. When you are emotionally healthy, you sleep better, eat better, move more, feel more hopeful. Everything is about our emotional, like emotionally healthy. It also increases resilience. We will be having more life satisfaction, compassion. Everything will come when we are feeling emotionally healthy. You know what? We don't need a perfect life to feel well. We just need the right mindset and emotional tools, isn't it? That is the reason we say somebody is happy in their heart also, and somebody is not happy in their palace also. It's all about our mindset. All right. Is there any doubt, any difficulty, any problem? Come on. Everything is clear. We can move to another slide. ठीक है जी. So we are moving to our next slide. Is that is introduction to therapy approaches. ये कुछ therapies हैं. Till now we have talked something about mindfulness, something about emotional uh, wellness programs, mindfulness. Now we are talking about some therapy approaches which are in this training course. See, all these therapies are evidence-based techniques to help manage emotional distress. मैंने नहीं बनाई, आपने नहीं बनाई. The more old-aged psychologist with evidence-based techniques. All right. CBT I've already explained to you. Cognitive behavior therapy, changing negative thought patterns. Most widely used all over the world. CBT in every age group. REBT, rational emotive behavior therapy, replacing irrational beliefs. कई लोगों के होते हैं ना irrational. What is COVID? Oh, nothing COVID. They are gone first. DBT, dialectical behavior therapy, balancing emotions through mindfulness and acceptance. You have to accept. Done. That is all about it. I've explained you earlier also. सब कुछ I've explained you, isn't it? I've explained you earlier. ठीक है? So now we are moving ahead. That's the best part of this class activity. See, in every class, at the end, we will be doing the activity. So, it is our first activity as it is icebreaker. Okay, so come on, quickly tell me in one chat your common name, like your popular name. So, as I asked Tanvi, Tanvi is being called Tanvi, Nivedita is called Navedita, Gitanjali. कोई आपका pet name है, like there is Nagori Rahul. So Rahul is your name or Nagori? What is your name? You can tell. Okay, so write your name, your course, if you are a student, which course you are doing, in which year or semester you are, in which university and in or college, and in which city. Five things you have to tell me: your name, your course, your year, your college or university, and your city. From where are you? Okay, and if you are done with your education, if you are done, so please mention whatever the highest degree you have completed, like PhD, MPhil, or anything in subject. Or if you're working somewhere, please mention that you are working in this company at this position. Okay, I also want to know about my students. Rahul is my name, ma'am. Okay, Rahul. Rahul is a cheater, isn't it? Kuch kuch hota hai. Rahul is always a cheater. ठीक है जी. I hope Rahul won't mind me. थोड़ा सा तो फन होना चाहिए ना. Class should not be boring at all. Alright, so निकिता. इसके बाद बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज हैं. Come on, quickly do it. Alright, so Nivedita, BSc Psychology, third years. Alright, Albert Kerala University of. You are from Kerala and you are doing University of Calicut. Okay. So come on, everyone. It's 40. We just have 20 minutes. I want your all introduction, and we will be. I hope if there will be any time, so we will be doing one activity. अगर activity नहीं हो पाएगी ना, we will carry forward. अगली class में कर लेंगे. It's fine. I क्या? Roy, uh, second year BSc Psychology, Vidyasagar College, Calcutta University. Oh, you all know each other. Are you from? I think that you are all our friends. Harmeet, MS Psychology, first year DAB, Jalandhar, you know. Oh, great to meet you all. Tanvi, MS Psychology, second year, CPU Career Point, Kota. Uh, I know you. Very good. Others, Rashida, Safi, final year MS Psychology, Pandit Ravi Shankar, Shukla University, Raipur. Very good. Senior. My senior are there. Okay. I like your name. I kya? Oh, Dr. Gitanjali. Oh, you are a dentist. Oh, wonderful. So we have a dentist also here. We can follow. She might give us some concession on our to something. Oh, nice to meet you. So, how come you're interested into psychology after completed your dental like BDS? Chitralekha. From Loreto College, University Calcutta. Oh, you are just completed. You've just completed. Yes, Tanvi is back. Nupur. BA Honors. Last year college. Mehsana. Where is Mehsana? In which city, Nupur? Mehsana is in which city or state? Aikya. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Aikya. Naguri Rao. Rao completed MA Psychology in 2024. Shri Guru Godhra. Godhra. Where is Godhra? Gujarat. Oh my god, my geography is so weak. Some rain. Okay, Sam. My high five, Sam. I completed my clinical psychology from Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar College, Pune. Okay, okay, okay. All right, great. Kadambari, BA Psychology, third year, Ahmednagar. See, you both know each other. Rida. Oh, nice name, Rida. MA Psychology, first year, University of Kashmir. Oh, like Switzerland of India. Oh, wonderful. How's the weather here there? Is it raining? Nupur, Gujarat. Okay, okay, Nagori. Okay, okay. See, I was right. Ha, ha. Okay, okay. So, Gitanjali, just talking, taking knowledge. It helps in dealing with. Oh, wonderful. Yes, of course. Great going, Gitanjali. Arbeen, pursuing MS Psychology first year from Kashmir. Ah, Kashmir student. So, you almost are friends. Okay, okay, okay. Priyanka, Oh, you are working as a soft skill trainer with HR experience of few years turned psychologist. Oh, great. This year, MS Psychology Clinical 2025 passed out and learning new therapists this year from Punjab. Great, Priyanka. Wonderful. Rushali, BSc. Oh, BSc, B.Ed second year, MA Clinical Psychology. Oh, great. So, what you want to be? Oh, I forgot to ask from you all that what you want to be. In next class, we will be asking, na, what is your main thing? I've explained. I've asked in fourth question, na, why you have joined this course. So you just explain. Okay. All are done. All are done. Clinical psychologist, ma'am. Okay, okay. Sakshi Sahani. BA Psychology, third year, Ahmednagar. See, she's also friend, Sakshi Sani. All right. Okay. Clinical psychology. Wonderful. All the best. All the best. ठीक है जी. So now we are on to our this icebreaker एक activity और है. ठीक है ना. अब हम कहते हैं. ठीक है. So this activity name is emotional check-in circle. So instructions भी हैं, purpose भी है, सब कुछ है यहाँ पर. One by one will be given to you. पहले हम देख लेते हैं पर्पस क्या है इसका. टू बिल्ड इमोशनल वोकेबलरी कैसे. क्योंकि आई आस्क्ड ना हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू टॉक लाइक आई एम फीलिंग वियर्ड, माय मूड इज ऑफ. Not to use those words, but rather build emotional vocabulary. Create a safe and connected space. Promote self awareness as expressions. Okay, this is the purpose of this activity. Got it? All clear? Should I change the slide? I'm changing the slide. Okay. So here are the instructions. What each participant shares. What you all will share. One word that describes you, how you feel today. One thing that made you smile recently, and one challenge you are facing this week. एक और एक्टिविटी है जो आज नहीं तो कल आपसे करवाऊंगी मैं, बट अभी के लिए आप ये आंसर लिखिए. दिस विल मेक यू मोर अवेयर अबाउट योर सेल्फ. इंस्ट्रक्शन ठीक है ना. ये So I'm giving you 2, 3, 4 minutes. 3 minutes are enough to write it down, or maximum 4 minutes. Then we will be done with this activity. Okay. So I guess 7:50. You all will be completed. Will this activity completed? I'm here only, and then I'll read all the responses one by one. Do it with full authenticity and honesty. Great. Nupur has answered. Finish with the activities now. Great, Nupur. Aikya Roy, also done with the activity. Now starting reading. Alright, so I'm reading one by one. Nupur is saying, low on energy. Oh, just completed a book, so happy for that. Great. To balance my frustration towards overthinking. Great, Nupur. Great. So you can work on your energy level. क्या है क्या नहीं. Why you are feeling low on energy? You have identified by yourself. अगर कोई help चाहिए हो, so you can ask me in next class also. I get excited. Oh, see my unique name. Okay. Exam pressure which will be held on next month. अरे भाई next month है अभी से exam pressure. Start working on that. Don't feel pressurized. Anandanam. Okay, name Sankar. Program is very good. Which program? Is this program are you talking about, Sankar? If it's so, then thank you so much. This is my hard work. ठीक है. Samreen, happy just my husband said good. How can I be happy myself? Oh, wonderful, Samreen. Very good. Nivedita, excited. Videos of my younger sister. Procrastination influencing too much that I feel like I'm moving away from my goals. Work upon that. Work upon that. Chitralekha. Calm. When we both clicked at the shopping part. Okay, I will. चित्रलेखा from where are you? Come to Delhi or I'll come to that place ना तुम मेरे को वहाँ पे घुमाना मैं यहाँ पे घुमाऊंगी. Rahul, excitement about this class. I got a national powerlifting certificate yesterday. It make Bhaiya, it just made you smile. You should started dancing. Wonderful national powerlifting certificate. Wonderful, very good. Clap for her. Clap for him. Very good. Rahul is not a cheater always. Rahul is achiever also. How I can manage my diet? That's a very tricky question. Don't ask me. ठीक है, done. One more activity is pending actually, but we are short of our time. So मैं आपको दिखा देती हूँ, but हम next class में पक्का करेंगे. We will do it, ठीक है? So this activity मैं फटाफट दिखा नहीं रही. Otherwise आप लोग cheating करोगे कल. I've just slide change कर ली मैंने within a glimpse of second. I'm not showing you the activity, otherwise फिर cheating हो जाएगी. ठीक है? और ये slides आपको कल परसों में मिलेंगी. So आज की क्लास का हमारा learning outcome क्या है? By the end of this class, so we have learned how to define wellness, emotional wellness, identify its key components. We have also learned to recognize some common emotional challenges. Yes or no? We've also understood the basic concepts of CBT, REBT, DBT. We have also learned to reflect on personal emotional states through interactive activities. अभी तक हमने ये एक्टिविटी कर ली है. ये एक्टिविटी करनी है. नो, दिस एक्टिविटी इज पेंडिंग. वी विल बी डूइंग दिस एक्टिविटी टुमारो. But we have learned to begin to build emotional vocabulary and expression. We have done this activity, but the second last activity is still remaining. ठीक है जी. अच्छा, what is the wrap up or the reflection question? What you have learned? So, what is the one thing you have learned today about emotions or therapy that surprised you or made you curious? And carry a small journal to each class. We will use it to track your emotional wellness journey. If I forget, please, my pardon me, but if I forget, please let me know that in every class, ma'am, we have to track our emotional wellness journey. Okay, so carry one journal in each of the class, but before that, please mention what is the one thing or many things that you have learned today about emotions of therapy which surprised you or made you curious. This is the last thing. And how did you like the class? Also mention in one chat only. So this is the end of our class. How did you like the class or the course or me? Is there anything that we can I can learn from you. I can change my teaching pattern. If there is anything that you want me to change, or how was it? How was the your class? Everything. Please mention in one chat only. Okay. Did you like my teaching way, my explanation way, whatsoever? Just let me know. Oh, Rashida, I feel silent as I'm completing my to-do list gracefully. Resilient, very good. Today I tried a new recipe and it was success. Oh, I wish I could have tasted it. It's okay. Wonderful. I am trying to maintain self-discipline in my life. Very much needed. Oh, my all best wishes are with you, Rashida. You're welcome, Rahul. Tanvi, excited recently is seeing my dog wag his tail. Oh, balance my study. All the best, Tanvi. Aika, thank you so much, ma'am. Love this program. It's so much knowledgeable. Excited for next class. Same here. Kadambari. Curious, hearing an unexpected laugh in the middle of a quiet moment. Oh, staying patient with myself while learning something completely new. All the best, Kadambari. Very good. All the best. Awesome, Reen. Thank you so much, Mama. Yes, I like it. You're welcome. The class was so insightful and knowledgeable. Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome, Nivedita. But what did you like the most? What made you surprised? What made you curious about this course? Also mention now. But anyways, appreciations are always welcome. Thank you so much. See, this makes me more energetic to explain you with more knowledge and all. So one activity is left. We will be doing it our next class. And please join class on time with a journal. You're welcome, Kadambari. Chitralekha. Love the class, ma'am. Thank you so much for interacting with us so sweetly. Of course. Thank you. You're welcome. Aikya, ma'am, you are so much friendly that made me not to hesitate to ask questions. Of course, I made my student that is why so that you can open up and ask as much as question. I treat my student as friends. Rashida, I love how you interact with all of us without any judgment. My class will be always no judgment zone. We don't have to judge each other. I want to make my students like whatever I have learned from my teachers, I add some my knowledge, my experience, my personal touch, and then share with upcoming generation. I can see what I was dealing with earlier, so much insecurity, so much query, so much question when I did not have any experience. But now when I have gained some knowledge, more experience, more uh, इधर उधर की सारी चीजें मैंने देख लिया, एक्सप्लोर सो मेनी थिंग, आई वांट टू प्रोवाइड यू दैट मच थिंग जितना मुझे समझ आएगा आई पे, सो दैट आपको वो क्लैरिटी मिले टू मूव फर्दर. You're welcome, Rashida. Tanvi, the class was so knowledgeable. Thank you, ma'am, for interacting to everyone. It's so good, friendly. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Acha, so you may leave the class also. Okay? The class is over. You may leave the class and we will see you in our next class. Till then, bye. Take care.